Hey everyone, my name is Will and I'm here to do an album review. This is the first review of this channel, so welcome and thank you for watching. Here we have Demon Hunters' True Defiance. This album came out April 10th, 2012, so last week pretty much. And it comes with 11 tracks and lasts about 50 minutes. It's actually 40 minutes, but around at 50 minutes. This is my first stab at a sort of screamo-ish album. Now, I'm not saying this is a screamo album by any stretch of the word, but it does have some screams, I guess you could say, and I'm generally not a person to listen to that type of music. Songs like Crucifix, which is the starting track in this album, really definitely drew me back. I was like, okay, maybe I don't want to listen to this album. But as songs went on, and songs like Tomorrow Never Comes, which definitely dragged me into the album on its own just by that song. So yes, you have to give it a chance if you are not used to listening to this type of music, but if you're used to some screaming from Korn, or from System of a Down, or from Marilyn Manson, or from Slipknot, this album is acceptable because the screaming is not to the point where you can't listen to the album. You can understand what they're screaming when they scream, and when they don't, it is a beautiful chorus sung in normal standard vocals. So I tend to enjoy to the maximum songs like that. Where it's like this normal verse of, like, it's a contrast that really complements the album in each song. It's a contrast of either slow, nice singing with heavy music in the background, because this is a heavy album, but it's either slow singing and then screaming vocals for the chorus, or screaming vocals then a nice passionate anthem style singing chorus, which complements this album very well, and they do it vice versa throughout the whole album. Some songs may have one combination, some songs may have the other. Songs like Crucifix, which is just pretty much straight screamo, and then songs like Means to an End, which is straight up a solo song, no singing, no nothing, just drums, guitar, and what have you, and it just goes through the whole song like that, which again makes this album unique. The drums at times feel unoriginal, very repetitive when it comes to heaviness, and when a song goes crazy, any of the songs of the album, the drums tend to be the same. Now I know this is sort of a style of this type of music of metalcore, which is what they are. I understand that, but I guess to the point where I just feel like each chorus or each time they use that, the song feels the same with the screaming and the drums. There's nothing different. Now yes, different parts of the song when the drums will slow down and then have their little original play to it, but most of the time they do repeat that, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It is one of the things that defines that type of genre, but again, too much throughout the album. Either way, this album does a very good job at not letting you get bored, because it is 50 minutes long, but the song Tomorrow Never Comes, which is a slow track, and then it comes that track that's only sounds, that's only no singing whatsoever, and then the ending track, Dead Flowers, just finished off the album in a very slow, relaxed way. And it's a beautiful ending, and it separates the album very strategically, because if you would listen to this whole album and it was just heavy, you would be tired by the end, you would be confused of which song was which, and so those tracks separate the album, give you breaks, and you will be able to listen to the album as a whole without a problem. The song like Tomorrow Never Comes and the solos from this solos and riffs and tablature that is used in this album come from like a fictional song, like something you would hear on a TV show, anime TV show. The solos are so different and sometimes slow and then sometimes really fast, and I don't know, it's just out of this world. And when I mean world, I mean as in the album itself, because the album might have some heavy songs that scream and the drums are insane and they attack, and then they have this other three songs that are just like, whoa, they belong to the same band, same album, wow. So, very impressive, very unique, and I give the artist props for releasing something like this very strategically. And so, in my opinion, this album deserves a 7.5 for me, for the type of music that I listen to. I can definitely handle music like this. And then for fans of metalcore and alternative metal and this heavy kind of music, this album probably is an 8 to a 9. Now, I haven't heard any of Demon Hunter's previous work, but I'm sure it is something as good and very different from this. Either way, let me know if you guys think this album is amazing or not. I would like to know from some Demon Hunter fans. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.